This will be our first video on Three Wheels Adventures with our Polaris Slingshot. You know, we've owned it for a couple of years now, and we've learned the good and the bad, but today's video is going to kind of show you some of the accessories that we keep or have to go with the Slingshot. And you can see I kind of got a few things in there getting ready to show you. But we purchased these. It's the Milwaukee battery powered hoodies. It allows us to extend our riding season a little bit longer. We will be going to Arkansas this weekend. It's going to get down to 50s, low 50s in Saturday morning, so we'll have our battery powered hoodies on until it starts warming up. The hoodies, the only way they work, you have to have a coat over them. They say the Milwaukee coats works really nice. It will hold the heat. So maybe this year we'll break down and buy some of the coats. But with the Polaris Slingshot, you are out in the open constantly. I'm going to show you something right here behind my seat. Now, y'all be wondering what that is. That is a instant hunting blind that we bought from Cabela's. I'll sit it down here. Now, you say, why would you have that in your Polaris Slingshot? Well, we have been caught in some bad storms. I'm talking tree limbs blowing down around us, 70-mile-an-hour winds. And the Slingshot being only 5 inches off ground, it is hard when you're out in the middle of nowhere to find a place to pull off the road. So we've decided to get this, and we keep it behind the seat anytime. Seems like it never fails. There'd be no rain forecast, and we get hit. Also, we use this hunting blind. We'll go down to the river, and we want to swim, and there's no place to get dressed. So we'll set this up, use it for where we can get dressed. We've had other people use it as well. Then another thing we like about it, if you are in a campground and you're a long ways from the bathroom, yeah, it keeps you from getting up in the middle of the night and walking all the way to the restrooms. But that's been a blessing to have. Now, right in the storage compartment, like I said, this video might not be very good. To have a full-faced helmet. Now, if we ride in a state that requires helmets, we wear half helmets. But why the full face? Because you get caught in the rain, I'm telling you, you'll want it. Rain does hurt. We have towels. There's a couple of purposes for the towels. You see the way my seat is sitting right now. The seat gets hot. I mean, if you're out in the sun, you go in and get you something to eat. We'll take a towel and we'll drape it over the seats. Just kind of like so. I guess we could buy fancier towels for we don't look like a couple of bums, but we shade our seat for that way when we jump on that seat, it's not 150 degrees. And then if it gets wet, we take the towels and we dry off, or if we get rained on, yes, we dry ourselves off with it. We have we got paper towels. The blue towels is for windshields, which windshields in Missouri, I don't know about where you live, but in Missouri we have bugs and they're bad. So if you get close to riding close to dark within a couple hours, you're going to need a way to clean your windscreen. We have a full body cover. Main reason we have that is because we camp with this thing. We travel, so it's out overnight, and if you ain't got a way to cover it, your seats will be soaking wet. Everything in this thing will be soaking wet, which we ain't got to the good stuff. Just bear with me. I know it ain't the best video. Like I say, I'm not a professional. I don't claim to be. I'm just trying to show people what we have learned maybe with time we'll get better with this. Naturally, we have rain suits. So when we do get caught in rain, and it ain't gonna quit, you got the raincoat. Here's the glass cleaner we use to clean the windows. It's funny when we looking at purchasing a Slingshot, there's what I wanted. The dune buggy, we couldn't find one nowhere. And that's how we ended up with the Slingshot. And now my boy just went by my dune buggy about a month ago. But here's an important tool. That is a 4-way wrench for flat tires. We pull a little camper behind this. We purchased just another trailer. We'll be doing we'll be talking about them on a later video. We have a bag for a motorcycle here. Now, some of y'all think we're nuts. But last year, when we ride out in the middle of nowhere. And I had some boats get loose on the back axle. And we had to drive 40 miles to find a parts store to buy tools. That was nervous. This thing, I got sockets, wrenches, screwdrivers. I have a star set for my sockets because everything on this thing is stars. Got some Allen wrenches. We got a 12-volt pump that plugs into your cigarette lighter. We have a plug kit. Now I know everybody's going to say, you're not supposed to plug the tires. Well, let me say it like this. When you're out in the middle of nowhere's, I mean nowhere's, no phone service, and I poke a hole in my tire, sorry, I'm putting a plug in it. I'm airing it up. I'll buy me a new tire. Whatever I got to do. But you do not want to be stranded. We have netting. These nettings are ATVs and stuff. With these racks, we might go flea market and stuff, and we'll buy stuff that we need to tie down. That's an easy way to strap things down on these racks. We have bungee cords. And them black ones there, I use it to hold my cooler on, let me slow down, on the racks as well. We have riding gloves in there. I got stuff to clean the dust off the Slingshot. You know, you learn, I guess. Me riding motorcycles my whole life, I kind of knew what to do. I prepare with tools and stuff. But, like I say, helmet, full-faced helmet, just in case you get rain. You know, our argument, some states you still have to wear a helmet. Missouri just finally changed theirs. And we argued with them. We're like, well, people ride convertibles don't have to wear helmets, you know. But anyway, we finally got, or we don't have to in Missouri. You go to Tennessee, I believe that you do have to wear a helmet. So states like that, we will wear a half helmet, but we will keep a full face in there just in case of bad weather. Now, a lot of you, when I first night I bought this, first day I bought it, we went to a friend's house about 10 o'clock at night. He had an emergency. Actually, he had a coon in his house. He called us and asked if we could help him get a coon out of his wall. Well, we got to leaving, it was dark, and I couldn't see to put my key in the ignition. So I just went to O'Reilly's, and I bought some of the lights, and I put a cargo switch. So now I got blue lights. You know, you go to Sling Mods and all that, all these lights are high. It's crazy. A lot of people don't realize what you can do. When we bought this Slingshot, you did not have these two running lights right here. You got a middle light here, it's a brake light. My wife followed me. She said it wasn't real good. So I went to O'Reilly's. I bought me these here for like $19 for a set. So I got about, $40 in them. And the license plate normally sits here. So I just tied into the license plate light. So it lit it up a lot better. I'm telling you, if you are a little bit of a DIY, you can save money. If you're like me, we work too hard to give our money away. But the cargo switch that works my blue lights in here is just right there, real simple. See, I mean, now I can see where to put my keys, and it really looks cool at night if you're riding. So I don't know if this video will help you. The luggage rack, we use them all the time. I mean, when we go, there's a cooler with us. We will be heading to Arkansas Friday night. There will be a cooler mounted there. We will have our timeout camper hooked up. We will be rolling. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. They make a storage right there at your fenders. Man, them things are $1,300 for a piece of plastic. Ugly plastic on top of it. I just can't see myself spending that kind of money on that. But definitely, everything I've showed you, this battery power hoodie is nice. I mean, you can enjoy your season. Put an extra pair of britches on, or jogging pants or whatever underneath your pants. You can keep going. Full-faced helmet. If you're going to be out overnight, I'd recommend the cover. Keep your seats and everything. Get you some towels. I mean, if you don't want to look like a country boy like me, go get you a couple of matching towels. Put over your seat. So when you go in and y'all go eat, keep those seats cool. I'm telling you, you jump on them bad boys. And a lot of times we wear shorts during the summer. They will light you up. But, I mean, these things are a blast. I imagine a lot of you have ideas that y'all do as well. Share them, let people know. I'm about trying to save money. And that's why we're not all decked out with this. Instead of taking our Slingshot out, we bought the timeout camper. I just purchased and built another trailer for this. We will show it in an upcoming video. That way I can use this machine to go get parts for my equipment, hydraulic fluid. Even if we're going to make bicycle racks for the little trailer, we're going to put our kayaks on it. It's unlimited. I mean, it's just what you want to do. How handy are you with as a DIYer? But man, they're fun. They're impressive. So, hey, I hope you get one and we come across each other on the road somewheres and ride together. Until the next video, may God bless you.